What's up guys, Video Edge back for another episode of Sandship. Today we're making a return to the Underwell pit once again, as in case you haven't noticed, the latest update has changed a little bit of the specifications in there, which means our old design is now redundant and we need a fresh new design to help fight off those creepers. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the update, basically the main change to the Underwell pit is you're now only allowed 5 synthesizers in your design. Makes it a little bit harder, but nevertheless we've been playing around with some ideas and we don't want to brag too much, but we think this is the best Underwell design on the market right now. So there's a lot to look forward to over the next couple of minutes, and we're going to show you exactly how to make this design for your Underwell pit step by step so you can include it too. Now this design is going to be for the level 4 Underwell pit. We know the level 3 produces more output at the moment, but sooner or later that is going to be patched and you're going to need to upgrade to level 4. So it'll be good to get a nice level 4 strategy in place so you're ready for that change. So without further ado, let's get straight into this design, folks. And we're going to start off with our 5 resonator buildings. Now we need 5 for level 4 to produce the maximum amount of Everstone. We're going to place 3 vertically like this right in the middle of your Underwell pit, and then we're going to place 2 more on each of the sides, leaving 1 gap between the middle resonators. Now this design works so well, you only need to use 2 synthesizers, so forget that 5 synthesizer hard cap. We're only going to be using 2 in this design. We're placing them down just as we have right here. And we're then going to start placing some grabbers down to formulate our ammo production. So as we can see here, we've got 2 sets of grabbers and 2 mechanical assemblers. We're then going to place 2 additional grabbers, and that is going to load the 2 turrets on the left hand side here, like so. Next up we've got the right hand side, and it's going to be a very similar strategy on this side. I'm going to place our 2 grabbers like so, and our 2 mechanical assemblers. As you can see, this one is slightly raised higher than the left hand side, just so there's a bit of differentiation between the 2 sides and they can reach at different levels. And once we've got our mechanical assemblers down, we're going to place our grabbers down and 2 further turrets, like so. Now that is it, guys. That is the design. We're going to switch it on, and as you can see, 0.56 Everstone, the maximum amount you can produce for your Underwell pit. We can see that Blue Everstone starting to fill up in our transit. We know the strategy works because we can see the output on the right hand side, and take a look at the substance use. 3.64, absolutely nothing, due to the fact we've only used 2 synthesizers in this design. Now you will see that the resonators will take a little bit of damage, and we have tested this out on 3 different Underwell pits to make sure it works. Now if you do get a 0.44 output rate, that means that one of the resonators is getting hit. All you need to do is put some steel walls top and bottom, and that will solve that solution, and you'll go back to making 0.56. So this design should work for everybody, but if you are getting that 0.44 output rate, it just means one of the top or bottom resonators is being hit and destroyed. So putting those steel walls in place like we have done will rectify that issue, and you will go back to producing the maximum amount for the level 4 Underwell pit. Just ticking down to the final seconds here, we can see that that has again worked. Now, having completed that, we're just going to take a look at the blueprint now. Obviously this uses no fast tech at all, uses the regular grabbers, so everybody's going to be able to produce this as soon as they unlock the Underwell pit. We can see here there is a maximum of 26k to introduce all of these devices, and there is no complex required materials here to complete this design due to the absence of the fast tech. So we're going to save this design here. So we've always got this ready to roll out on all of our Underwell pits. It's such a fantastically simple design. We're quite surprised nobody's come up with it yet that we've seen. We know that we tend to overcomplicate things to try and provide that maximum protection, but as we can see here, it's really not necessary. You can get the maximum amount of output for your level 4 Underwell pit with just 2 synthesizers. We really hope this design has helped you out, guys. It's going to be especially useful for those lower level players that are just getting used to the Underwell pit and don't have much credit capacity to spare. The costs are low, the materials are low, it's a win-win. That's all for this one, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.